Hi everyone, this is Steve Graham 93. I've got another update for you. I've got a fair few bits to show you and some really cool stuff. So first off, I'm going to start with some figures that I've got. And so the first one I've got in my hand here, and it's the Universal Diamond Selects Universal Monsters Frankenstein. This is the I think it's the one from the deluxe set. I don't know if they did the normal one, but it's from the deluxe set where you got the operating table. But I just thought it looked really cool, so I had to get it. Really, it does look a lot like Boris Karloff, I think. So it's a great little buy. So that's Frankenstein, and then I also got the Lon Chaney Phantom of the Opera. But yeah, this one's awesome as well. I think it looks quite a lot like Lon Chaney. And I tried to get him in a pose from where Christine whips his mask off, so that's as far as his arms go. But yeah, it's an awesome little figure. I've got him on his base there because he doesn't stand properly. But yeah, he comes with an organ and his opera music score. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the two figures. I was meant to get more. I've got two more on the way, but I haven't arrived in time for the video, so I'll have to do them in my next update, which will probably be sharing the stuff that I got for my birthday, which will be about in a week's time. But the video I'll probably upload the video a couple of weeks after that because I'm going to be busy. So right, I'll get on with the films now. Start with non-horror, and the first lot is the Kick-Ass box set. Yeah, these films are alright. Oh, I have to admit though, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. I know a lot of people really hype this up, Kick-Ass, but yeah, it's okay. I'll show you the individual covers because I think they've got different covers to what they normally have. I know the first one has. That's the cover for the first one. It looks pretty good. And then I think the second one is what it's normally meant to be, but yeah, I have to admit I prefer the second one to the first one. I don't know why, but I think the only thing I'd change with the second one is to keep Red Mist's name as Red Mist. I thought it was a better name than the motherfucker, really, but yeah, it is good. The films are just okay to me. I've not read the graphic novels, but yeah, they're okay. They're a laugh. And the last non-horror is Sunshine. Well, I could guess you could guess that you could probably say it's a sci-fi horror actually, but yeah, this is a really good film. It's probably in my top 10 favourite sci-fi movies, if not my favourite sci-fi movie. I just love the story. I especially love the music score in this. I think the music's done this film really good. It's done it proud, and it's directed by Danny Boyle, who did 28 Days Later. So you can't really go wrong there. It's got a great cast to it. So if you like sci-fi movies like this, definitely go and check it out. Right, now with the horrors, I'll do my Blu-rays first that I got. The first one was Black Sunday from Mario Bava. It's an Arrow release, so yeah, the other day I was thinking that I should probably see more Mario Bava movies. I've been putting it off for ages because I got A Bay of Blood and I really didn't like it that much. I've still got it, but yeah, that's really like a rainy day movie. I really don't like it that much, but this one was absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed it. Black Sunday, basically about like a witch or something like that. But it's really good. Really good black and white movie. Definitely one I'll be watching soon again. So the next one is another Mario Bava movie, and it's Barren Blood. I just really got this one, to be honest, by the cover because I thought the cover looked awesome. So, and then I read the synopsis. I thought, yeah, it's probably worth a watch. It's probably something up my street, but it was just okay. I didn't think it was a fantastic movie. it was definitely better than a Bay of Blood, I can say, but definitely a rewatch for this one. Not, I'm in two minds about it, but yeah, it's another Arrow release, so either way, you can't go wrong if you don't really like the film. It's still a pretty good release to have, I suppose. And lastly, for the Blu-rays, it's Mario Bava's Black Sabbath. In all honesty, there is only one reason why I got this film, and it's because of the title, really, being a Black Sabbath music fan, so I thought, might as well get a film with Black Sabbath in the title, so yeah, it was okay. An anthology movie, a 3-part anthology movie, which was pretty good. And yeah, I think everyone knows about this one anyway, so I think it's one of his more popular ones. And if I'm not, if not mistaken, Boris Karloff's in this one as well. So yeah, it was okay. Definitely worth a watch. Not a massive Mario Bava fan, so that's probably the most all of the films I'm going to get of his, to be honest. Unless anyone else recommends me a decent one. I know there's some out there. So right, with the DVDs, first one is Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde double feature. It's got the 1932 version on it, which is this one, and then the 1941 version. To be honest, my favourite one was the 1932 version with oh god, how do you pronounce his name? Is it Friedrich March or Friedrich March? I think he was the better Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde. Yeah, both films are okay. I've always been interested in the story of Dr. Jekyll, so I've got the book and I've read a part of it. So yeah, he was really one of the only Universal monsters that I hadn't picked up. Really, I know these two versions aren't Universal; they're Warner Brothers, but I think they did the Abbott and Costello meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde, so I think that's a Universal film, so you can't really count it then if Mr Hyde's in there. So yeah, it was okay. It's definitely worth a watch. Like I said, I really enjoyed the 1932 version, but I think the 1941 version really let itself down, to be honest. I don't know who played Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde in the 41 version, but it didn't really suit him, to be honest. Didn't really suit the whole creepiness of Mr Hyde, whereas the 32 version, really gave Mr Hyde that really creepy feeling, more animalistic than anything else. So yeah, definitely something to watch if you like the old black and white movies, or something to collect. So I'm happy I've got those. Next is a film that I actually really like. I've seen it 3 times already. I saw it once on this DVD and twice on the telly, and it's Paper House. Now, I've seen some people's review on this, and some people have said it's a really scary film, but I wouldn't class it as scary. On the back it says contains moderate psychological horror, but I wouldn't even put that, really. What it puts me in mind of is a Goosebumps episode. But, yeah, it's a really great film. Definitely check it out if you can. I'm thinking about doing a review after this video on it, so I'm thinking about doing a couple of reviews, and I think this one's definitely going to be one because it was just really interesting and a really cool movie. So yeah, the Paper House is really good. Highly recommend that one. Next is Dolls. Yeah, I've been looking to get this one for a while, and I was thinking about importing it, but I found out that 101 Films was releasing it, so I waited off to get it. It's fairly expensive on DVD, to be honest. I think it was like 20 quid, so yeah, I didn't really want to wait around for it, because just in case it gets snapped up easy or goes out of print, so I thought, right, I'd buy it. And I don't know, it's always been on my secondary wish list. Like, it's not on my main wish list to get, but it was always on like the secondary list, if you know what I mean. And at one point it was on the main list. I really wanted to pick it up, and then I sort of read like the synopsis, and I thought, it doesn't really sound like I'd like it that much, but I'd still want to watch it, so it got moved off the main list. So I finally got around to picking it up, and to be honest, I really did enjoy this one. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't know what really I was thinking. I thought it was going to be more of a ghost movie, I think. But no, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It's a great film. Next is The Interview with a Vampire. I saw this one ages ago, a good couple of years ago on telly. Must have been about 5 or 6 years ago I saw this. And I was put off a little bit, to be honest. It wasn't as... I think when I was watching it all those years ago, I was thinking something along the lines of Underworld or Van Helsing. But yeah, it's okay. Like everyone knows, it's based off the Vampire Chronicles, so which I've never read any of those books. I can't remember who wrote the books, but everyone knows this one's got Tom Cruise in. There's Lestat and Brad Pitt. I can't remember what Brad Pitt's name is in this. Louis, that's what it is. It says on the back there. Just having a quick read on the back. It's also got a very young Kirsten Dunst, and Antonio Banderas is in this as well. But yeah, it was just okay. It was a bit boring in some parts, actually. It went on a little bit too long for... It's just under 2 hours, like 118 minutes, and I think for a film like this, it's a little bit too long. I just got bored for it. But I wouldn't put it down, though. It's an okay movie. If you're really into your vampire movies, it's probably one for the collection, but I wasn't a massive fan of it. And lastly, for this update, we have the sequel to Interview with a Vampire, and it is Queen of the Damned. Now, this one is totally different to Interview with a Vampire. I actually found this movie really good. I really enjoyed it. They've taken Tom Cruise out of it as Lestat, and instead they've put Stuart Townsend in. I've only ever seen him in one other movie, and it was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, where he played Dorian Gray. So, yeah, he was really good in this. I thought that he was the better Lestat. And of course, this movie introduces Akasha, the Queen of the Damned, really, the Queen of the Vampires. And I cannot pronounce her real name to save my life, but I know she died not long after this film came out, so which is a shame. So yeah, but this is a great movie. This is another one where the soundtrack does it proud, really. It's got a load of great songs on there. In fact, it's got one of my favourite songs on there, to be honest, by Disturbed, Down with the Sickness is on there. And another song that I really liked on this was when Lestat plays the concert. I can't remember what the song's called, but it was really good. I had to download it. I thought it was really great, because I think it's done by Jonathan Davis from Korn. So yeah, I think everyone knows this film because it's been out for a while, and I think it's got a huge fan base. So yeah, it is really cool. Also, I did notice it's got oh god, what's his name? Vincent Perez, and I recognise him straight away from The Crow, City of Angels, which is the second movie in the series. So I'd never seen him on anything before, so it was good to see him, because I find that The Crow, City of Angels is a really underrated movie, to be honest. I quite like it. I like it over number 4 anyway. So yeah, this was the update. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing if you have. I've got a couple of videos planned after this one, so which will probably be reviews, and in the next couple of weeks I'll probably have my birthday update, so which will probably be about 3 weeks time, I think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.